What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about how to make good decisions, right? Everyone has to make decisions because what I believe is you got until here because of the decisions that you make. It's not because of the circumstances. It's because the decisions you make that you got here. The great one said, there is a C between B and D. What is B and D? Birth and death. And what is C? Choice. I'm just saying, alright? So the choices you make will decide your life. But how do you make choices, right? How do you make choices? And today we're gonna talk about that. So buckle up again and let's do this. So I'm gonna give you different types of colors, and I'm gonna tell you each type of color, and each color represents a hat. All right, and you have to wear this hat. And when you wear this hat, each color represents a different emotion that you have to use in order to think about that decision. All right, you'll understand this more when I'm talking about it later. So let's say the white hat. So what does white mean? Logic. So white hat means logic. So when you're making a decision, you think all the logic standpoint, the data, right? You think about it, you analyze it, and then you come to a decision. You write down all the process, you write down the conclusion, and you move on to a different hat. And the next one would be red hat. Red hat would be the emotion hat, because we're humans, so we mostly use our feelings. So no matter what, we're gonna use the red hat. I don't have to tell you to use the red hat, but I have to tell you to use the white hat though. But yeah, use the red hat, and know that using the red hat doesn't mean that people put more priority in red hat. So just go to each hat, and then after you do all the hats, then come back to it and then decide which one to pick. And then next hat would be yellow hat, which is to the positive version of this decision results, right? For example, you're gonna look at the optimistic way of things. So if a decision, what's gonna happen optimistically, positively, what's gonna happen, that's what it is. And the black hat would be negative hat. It's where you're like you're gonna be critical of the decision. You're gonna think what's gonna go wrong if you make this decision. So well, negative people, pessimistic people, that's your area of expertise. That's your area of expertise. These are the 4 hats that I really picked up on, and then there were 2 more hats, and then I really couldn't get it what they were. Oh, I know one more hat. It's the blue hat. And then blue hat is one where you think out of the box. It's sky, you know. When you think about sky, you don't know where it comes from. Think out of the box about how it came, what happened. So blue means out of the box, and green means you have to be a manager, right? Green means think about managing plants, think about cutting plants, think about cultivating plants. So you're managing them. So what does a manager do in an office? He just asks for each person's opinion and decides which one's the best one. And that's what you have to do from the hats. That's what you do from the results that you get from them. Yeah, that's it.